All right guys, what's going on? 16.1 this week. My name is Ray Gorman, physical therapist from Engage Movement. I've got Drew Canavero, who's gonna be my lovely model slash assistant today, going over some 16.1 tips, drills, and stability requirements for what's going on. All right guys, let's talk warm up first. The thing I want to stress to you guys most importantly is getting your heart rate up, getting your nervous system ready for a long workout, okay? We've got 20 minutes overhead walking lunge, pull-ups, and burpees. We need to be warm when we do this. I suggest a row or airdyne combo. Get your heart rate up with some squats, walking lunges, even hang out at the bottom of your squat for a little bit just to stay warm. Drew, do you have anything you want to add for warm-up?
Yeah, if you're not the most aerobically fit athlete, I caution against having a really long warm-up since the initial part of the 20-minute AMRAP is going to serve that purpose for you. So as Ray said, a row, airdyne combo, 3 to 5 minutes to get your heart rate up, and then you can start moving to more movement-specific prep, lunges, squats, push-ups, things along those lines.
Okay guys, first piece we're gonna warm up is gonna be the ankle. This is what I think is going to be the limiting factor for the lower body for stability for the overhead lunge. Obviously the overhead position is gonna be the main taxing point. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get Drew with this band on the tongue of his shoe, okay? I want you guys to make sure it's not on your tibia. It should actually be on the tongue of your shoe. He's gonna kind of take this foot out here. He's gonna get into a half kneeling lunge position. From there, he's gonna keep his heel on the ground and bring his tib forward by keeping his heel on the ground, okay? Then he's gonna floss back, and again, and he's gonna keep working that range. Once he's done, as always guys, I want you to give me 5 air squats in between just to kind of feel the before and after. The next piece we got here, one of my favorite knee mobility drills. We've got the band tethered, so it's just below the knee joint. What we're looking for is to make sure it's on the tibia again, not up above the knee, not right in this popliteal fossa back here. We want it right on the top of the tibia, okay? From there, we're gonna get Drew to squat down. Band is giving a little anterior glide. He's gonna come back up. At the top, he's gonna make sure he squeezes his quad, squeezes his glute, so we get some activation for the movement. Go ahead and give me 2 more. Back up. Good. And then we're going to give a variation of this. Drew's going to go into a drop lunge, okay, where he's going to swing over. Now we're getting some rotation in that left knee, some stability. We're still creating a glute activation on the left side to prime you for pushing up from that overhead walking lunge. Last piece of mobility we're gonna do here is getting primed for that overhead position. We're gonna work thoracic spine, we're gonna work lats and shoulders here. So Drew's gonna get positioned to that foam roll on his lower thoracic spine. We're gonna wrap the band around the hands here. From there, he's gonna bridge up, sink the butt down, okay? He's gonna try and get as far up on his thoracic spine as he can by not pulling into the bands also. We want the bands to be giving us a little bit of distraction there, okay? This is gonna prime us for upright torso, nice active shoulders at the top of the movement. So the tricky part with this one, guys, is gonna be getting into the bands, but it's an important part. So we actually want the bands to come underneath. Hands are gonna wrap around so that we don't have to do any real holding. The bands are gonna create a hold here for us. The fingers are just kind of keeping the band in place, okay? Letting the band pull your shoulders into the overhead position. Our stability requirement for the overhead squat is going to be, arms obviously have to be overhead, right? So Drew's gonna get overhead. He's gonna be pulling apart. Y face pull position. Shoulders are down and back, nice and active. From there, he's gonna go into an overhead squat, keeping an upright torso, maintaining that position overhead. Come back up. And back down. We're looking for probably about 10 of these, maybe get 2 sets of 5 throughout your warm-up, okay? This is just meant to kind of prime everything that's gonna be happening in that overhead lunge. You can switch it up if you want and actually go into a backwards lunge if you really want to prime the movement, okay? Either one is gonna focus on getting this thoracic spine ready to go. Okay guys, last piece for our stability. Drew's gonna jump up on the bar, get a nice hang. From here, he's gonna hollow out, okay? Do a scap depression and relax, and again, and relax. So notice that it's just pulling and squeezing those shoulder blades down and back, okay? Again, 10 of them, maybe 2 sets for this to get you ready for those chest to bar pull-ups. Drew's gonna give you a little bit of insight as to what to expect. He just completed 16.1, so go for it.
20-minute workout, so make sure the first 5 minutes don't hurt too much. You're gonna wanna go out of the gate, find a sustainable pace, one that you can maintain and subsequently build on beyond that 10, 12-minute mark. Put yourself in a position to finish as strong as possible. Lunges aren't really an issue, especially if you do raise mobility pieces beforehand. Burpees can hurt a lot more than you might anticipate, especially if you're trying to go too fast. I would recommend for those of you who've done a few previous opens to kind of find that same burpee pace you may have used for 14.5, the thruster bar facing burpee. It's not comfortable, but it doesn't hurt much worse than that as you move into the later rounds of the workout. And on behalf of Black Iron Gym
and Engage Movement, thanks guys, good luck. Let us know how you do.
And later's on the